Hi, I'm Kalisha. Welcome to my holistic documentary, my journey of the last 6 months of healing emotional trauma in different ways, mind, body, and soul. And this is the chapter 3 of emotional life to make my life more well-rounded and whole. So if I was going to heal, I just wanted to heal everything. I've always known that I was slightly different. I know I've always slightly thought outside the box. I was never normal. I was always that strange kid. I was a very awkward kid. I was always acknowledged for something strange I was doing. So anyway, as time went on, I went to a therapist, and this was after one of my last miscarriages. And I was telling her I was losing time. And I wouldn't wake up like in danger, because you know how some people black out, I woke up here and there. It would just be like, I don't remember. I just don't remember. It would be nothing wrong. I would be perfectly safe, but I would just acknowledge to myself, I don't remember how long have I been sitting here, or how long have I been doing this? I've been late. I've missed a whole lot of things. And I realized because I just don't know where my time is going. So since this infection really rocked my world. It really took me to another crazy level of paranoia that I've never experienced. I do think there was times that people wanted to take me out. And I don't take that lightly. I don't take it apart. I don't try to pick myself apart, because as you're going through an infection, you assume that what you're going through is real. I never for a minute thought that I wasn't going through something that wasn't real. But now that the infection is gone, I try not to question what was real and what wasn't real, because it really messes with my reality of, can I accept reality for what it is, and what is real? Real is only perspective. And everybody has their own. But the infection took me to a whole nother level of I'm out of my mind. And it got really, really bad probably by mid-summer. Last summer, I was working, I was doing my videos and stuff, and things were just getting mixed up, and I was mixing up artwork that did not belong. I was mixing up files. I was forgetting. I was losing stuff, and I knew something was a little bit more off, but I couldn't figure out what it was. I started documenting a lot of the times when I was on medication and my PTSD. This chapter is chapter 3, emotional life, but part 12, psychosis. Psychosis is basically when you are not in tune with reality. I have had different forms of psychosis in the last 6 months, and I know what was happening. And most people that go through psychosis episodes don't know they're going through a psychosis episode. I was very aware that something was going on. I'm not sure why. I talked to people. I was telling people. I had emergency, just talk to people under emergency context, like I'm having a mental breakdown, but I don't know why. The worst was the PTSD probably about 3 months ago. So the infection was gone by January. I got another x-ray. I know I'm good. But something triggered me. And I believe it was, I'm not even sure. I know it was May. May is a very rough month. But something triggered me to the point that my brain would not sleep for 4 days. I was up for 4 days straight without a reason. I know my daughter was here, but even when she was sleeping, I was up. I would hear voices, I would hear things, I'd be walking around, I'd be watching TV, I'd be reading, I'd be trying to wear myself out, and I could not. Every time I basically got to a point that I passed out, something woke me up. a dream woke me up, a sound woke me up, a person woke me up, and I never end up getting my rest. After 4 days, it probably took about 2 weeks, complete cycle, for me to finally get consistent sleep. Now, in the meantime, my daughter started school, and that was the month of a lot of very good people's birthdays. It was a lot of social anxiety, and then separation anxiety for my daughter. It was a lot. And as I said, I was becoming delusional, but it is well tracked and I talk about it. And I think that was my saving grace. But in this episode, in this part, I actually consciously recorded it. Now, I don't think I have any recordings of the time that I was infected that I can think of, but I wasn't in a conscious mind to record. I just knew something was wrong. This time, I know I don't have the infection, and I know that my mind is playing tricks on me. So that's why I was conscious enough to record it. So this is different psychosis episodes that I have had. So today is February 16th. 2022, 12:10 p.m. Recording a video. I have been on 3 emotional roller coasters, and it is 12-12, literally. 12-12. Today, I got somebody that is going to tell me the location of my family's graveyard, so I can lay my mother's ashes to rest. My grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother are all buried in the same cemetery. And I don't know exactly where it is. I know what it's called. I know what it's called. But I can't think sometimes. But he gave me his number, and he told me that there are still plots available, which I was very surprised, to put a tombstone. So I'll be doing that probably sometime this year. And then I had my therapist appointment, which she told me that I had a balance. And then my insurance has never covered any of the sessions, and all of a sudden they gave me a balance, which I have pitched a fit, and now am down a therapist. So 1 therapist, and I took next week's therapy off. So I have no therapy next week. I think therapy has helped me, but it is time to maybe let go. I mean, I don't think I need therapy forever. I think it was a good comfort zone, and I felt good, but 2 was a little excessive. I think I was getting too comfortable because I started bragging about that I had 2 therapists that now I don't have. So, all right. I didn't talk about my dissociative disorder, which that's what she says you want to talk to me about, which I never talked about it. So I don't know if there's a reason to talk about it anymore, because maybe I had it, and by the time I figured out that I had it, I didn't have it anymore. And maybe having Liana and my mom passing in 4 months from each other was a reason why. Yeah, to do. That was the most tragic transformation of my life. Becoming a mother and losing one. My opal literally came in the mail today. I feel ding, 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 ding. I feel pretty. I look like shit. Yeah. Makes my manicure up. Pedicure's still good. But I was painting, so. She's so cute. We gotta go to Kroger and get some milk. She just broke the box. Kroger and get some milk. I don't want to pay this balance because I don't feel like I owe it. I don't know. There's like 5 minutes left on here. If this video is being watched too, but it is, let's see, May 19th, 2022, 12:37 p.m. Shit is crazy. It's like duplicate, multiply. And it's a little bit scary, but you know, I have to follow the path of God that's given me to breathe and to understand that I am doing the right thing and I've been doing the right thing, but it's just almost unbelievable because I didn't realize like what I was actually doing. So today, hopefully, I'm able to upload and get my stuff transferred because yesterday I was having trouble, a lot of trouble, and I needed to pay my bills and I couldn't. So I was up all night. I haven't really been sleeping. I got some really, really good friends I talked to and really good people. You know what I'm saying? Like really good believer, people that trust me, hear me, understand me, know me, see me, and ain't trying to destroy me, trying to build me, trying to build me up instead of taking my past. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit's just crazy. So I feel like it's a fair day to do this detox shot, right? I bought some vegan food. It's right around the corner. And then I called my mom and she was like, I want some sushi. So it's like, you know, it's not that I'm headed towards vegan. I love some meat. I love some steak. I love some protein. But, you know, you got to eat your vegetables. You got to have your green life, your green food, your all that. So I only got 2 minutes. Yeah, I still do the damn thing. It's crazy realizing that my heart and my mind is not, and my body wasn't the same for so long. And the infection kind of just like all of that. And that's green. So this is wheatgrass. Oh, that's why I smell like that. It's supposed to be good for you, but shit. Let's do it. Oh. don't like negativity. I don't like hate. I don't like lies. I don't like bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was bad. Yeah, I did a lot of shit. But I don't want to be like that no more. And I know how I want to be. I know how I want to do things. I know how I want to be blessed. I know that I want to be better. And I don't think anybody in this world can stop me from doing that except God. And God don't want worse. He want better. So I'm praying for peace. I'm praying for, honesty and real, just the real. And, I miss you. But my love is reserved. It keeps going, and it keeps going. Wait, what? Oh my God. What in the hell is this? Y'all ain't fucking right. Oh, where does it end? Wait, does it end? So it's been a minute since I recorded myself, but I figured my phone says I have 9 minutes and 24 seconds left. It's probably all I need. It's June the 1st. It is technically, it says it's a new moon. Rent was due today. Rent went up. I paid it. Credit card, whatever. I did not get my Blissful collection accomplished. My website is not accomplished. Matter of fact, what I planned on doing and what just happened is the exact opposite. I am now seeing a therapist every Tuesday and now a psychotherapist. I have my back surgery. Well, it's to suck out the fat in my back Saturday. Because I want to feel good in my body. And my stomach feels good. It is a little hang, but it's more like a still healing hang. Because the skin is not strong enough to hold it in yet. But it really feels amazing to touch myself. I have to say that. Like, I'm so ready to get touched. But in like an appropriate way, because it's new and it hasn't been right since before Liana, so she about to be 2. And I haven't been sexually in a place since she was conceived almost. And so now that I got a new body, I can't just hand that shit out to nobody, so I just do it myself. But this whole delirium thing with, I don't even know if it's a delirious. I don't know what's on the other side. I feel like I've lived multiple lives, and I feel like, and now I'm talking to a lawyer of intellectual property. I'm officially divorced of yesterday. I went to court yesterday. And I'm processed that because I think it's easier to process legally because emotionally it was already done. But it still hurts. it's still a sheet of paper that says like I'm not married, and it basically never happened, but that's what he wanted. So, you know, it is what it is. But Liana is my light, and I don't regret my life. I am interested to see my future, but I'm really down and out right now. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad. I crave love. I crave joy, and I crave happiness, and I feel so uninspired and unsparked, and just, you know, I've seen some crazy magic shit. Like I even if it wasn't real, my imagination, my world, my visuals, it was more than I could ever imagine. But it wasn't anything like going to, you know, my friend's school gallery. That was more intimate than watching that shit online. Online is great, and I was told I was in a metaverse, and that's crazy. And that means I was literally played out as my exit in a metaverse. So I just predicted my own future. But, you know, that means I gotta lay low, because that means I'm already, if I seen the peak of my plot in a metaverse, that means it's quiet time. And I can't be quiet because, honestly, I'm really lonely. I miss having my friend. I miss having someone around. And I got Liana, don't get me wrong. I love my baby, but I don't know what she be saying at the time. She gives me love. She helps me. She's so beautiful to me. She takes care of me. But it's been so hard to separate from her. She started school 3 weeks ago, and it's been hell. I know I was up for 4 days straight. I know I was. And I tried to correct my wrongs, but, you know, it's not even, I don't care. It's just, I gotta deal with real life and real world, and I be slipping away so easily because I be seeing so many things. I be like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And then I be expressing it in my art. And I feel like somebody just did that back to me. And you know, if that's the case, I don't know how I can really handle that, because it's like, I love myself, I love God, I love my daughter. But if I can't do art, if I can't create, just for somebody else to be mad at me and make a mockery of me, and try to help, but end up destroying more than what they realize they destroyed. When somebody's an artist, it's not easy. They regenerate and they recreate, and I do it all the time. And I know my time is just down and out, and then I might have a mental breakdown or awakening, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say I'm going through today. But you know, I got so many videos, I got so many text messages, I got so many calls, I got so much that it's like, it's inevitable that I know I'm the truth. And do I do all things right? No. Am I a people pleaser? I just don't like conflict. I'm not a people pleaser. All I want to do is smoke and fuck. And I ain't got nobody fuck. Cause that was the best time of my life, when I was fucking the most. When I was like fucking, I was most inspired, most worked, most let's go. And now My spirit is just flickering on its own. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. I don't know what to think of that because I know what I know. I know what I can prove. I know what people see. But I know this is my real world. And unless I know you step foot in this house, I don't know you. Especially if you didn't see me on the camera. That means you don't know me at all. If it's just on camera. So, this real life. And I just pray. I pray to God every day. Because He knows what's right for me. And He knows that His baby girl is not okay. And there's no reason to ask. Because He knows that would just piss me off. But everybody ain't God. So if you ain't God, if you don't feel like you God, ain't no room. Psychosis, a severe mental disorder in which thought and emotions are so impaired that contact is lost with external reality. As you can see, I'm not always running around in circles. I have screamed, I have yelled, I have cried. Those are not moments that I usually record because I don't know. Usually they're about to happen. But consciously, I knew certain things were on my mind. And being infected, for me, mixed up several realities, whether it's online, because a lot of things are online, and reality, people's emotions, attachments to me, intentions with me, really made me question them, especially with this infection. Now, everything's settled and the infection is gone, but sometimes people do things without realizing what they're doing and then blame it on mental illness. I didn't even realize I had a mental illness until I was diagnosed with dissociative right before I got married, or I think so. Now, I think losing my mom and becoming a mother definitely aligned, though not disassociative. I can't be not associated with reality because Leanna Taylor keeps me in tune with myself, with her. I have to have a schedule, and honestly, I think she just saved my life in a very mental, structural way that I was not able to do by myself. Also, just losing my mom, not having that leg to stand on was very hard. But losing my dad first losing your parents is very hard. You don't know what it feels like until you go through it. And fortunately, it only happens once, but you never really want it to happen. Hopefully. I just went through so much that I think my brain also created happy places, and my brain really started to make up or make narratives for myself so I could actually cope with a lot of reality, and escape and like, for example, Hobby Lobby is my happy place. The beach is my happy place. There's certain things that I can do that make me happy, but in my own head, being in my head, I'm always in my head. I can be at the beach and still be in my head. Now, I cannot be at the beach and be in my head at the beach, if that makes sense. But focusing on why things happen, how things happen, why things just are so wrong, and why things like it can really go down a very bad wormhole, and it keeps repeating and you keep repeating it, trying to figure out why. And there is really, you can't figure out why people do what they do. They just do what they do because that's who they are. And it's only a reflection of them. But pain is still pain, emotional pain, and trying to make sense of it. Like certain things I did not get. My sense makes, oh, they burned it or something like that, because that only makes sense of why I didn't get my stuff. So psychosis is out of touch with reality. It doesn't even it makes you make sense to yourself, but trying to make reality make sense, because reality can be so hard sometimes that it just doesn't make sense. And so your mind, to protect you from harm, naturally wants to find a place to go to. So I had a lot of problems, mental problems, and I still do, but I talk to my therapist, and I know I'm relearning my triggers. Okay, if I'm here, why am I here? How did I get here? Okay, this is the last thing I did, and this triggered me to now my mind is over here. So a lot of things are kind of playing mix and match, but psychosis is not funny. It's not a joke, but in a sense, it is to protect the person's mind, peace of mind, from whatever they can't handle as reality. And I'm no different. So psychosis is real, but I'm glad to be here.